Alrighty, the free comic book day 2025 tier list. These are all the free comic books. I read them all. I started on Saturday, so it took me a couple days. I was reading like two or three a night. So there are some that I don't remember. As we can see on this tier list, let's read the rankings. We'd have top one is I'd buy this. So kind of like the Conan, where I was so impressed by the free comic book day issue in 2023 that I researched the character, researched the writing team, Jim Zub, and all that, and it actually convinced me to buy the monthly Conan book. So if there's another comic book like this, we'll put it there. Entertaining, as in like I won't give it away, like I'll keep it. I might even read it again down the future. There's a couple of those from last year. I'd have to say this comic book, Free Comic Day, it wasn't as good as last year in my opinion. I think there are significantly more books from last year that were just way more memorable. Like that Atlas comic book, that one was great. The Star Wars book, the Spider-Man one. There were a couple more that I remember really, really, really enjoying. These ones, I would say this one was a bit not as. It didn't live up to the standard that last year's one had, in my opinion. And with the whole diamond distribution thing, I don't know if there's gonna be one next year. Who knows? The next category under that is one time read. So it's a fine one time read. I'll never read it again. It wasn't like that great, but I wouldn't say I wasted my time reading it. It was okay. Cover's cooler than the inside. I mean, that kind of self-explanatory. Don't remember a thing. There's some of these guys. I'm gonna skim through some just to see if I remember something, but there's a couple where I don't even remember. Whatever. And I want money back. I paid $0 for these, but some of these were a very big waste of time. I don't even know why I got some of them, to be honest. Okay, let's get started with the Boom Studios one. I don't think I've ever read a thing from Boom Studios, to be honest. If I do, I don't remember. And this thing, it sampled some from Boom Studios like most popular stuff. I'd say the two stories that caught my interest was the Keanu Reeves ones and the Irredeemable one. Irredeemable has been on my radar for a long time. I remember watching, I think OmniDog a couple years ago. He said like Irredeemable is his like favorite superhero or just one of his favorite comic books of all time, and written by Mark Waid. And I was like this close to getting like the compendium for it, but I never ended up getting it. So I wouldn't say this issue necessarily convinced me to read Irredeemable because I plan on reading it at some point, but that snippet with the whole like burning of the kids and everything, like damn, I don't know what the hell's going on, but that is crazy. And the Keanu Reeves thing was kind of interesting. The other two could not really care for, so I'll probably put the Boom one in. It was entertaining, I would say. It was entertaining. I was entertained for those first two issues. Archie. Oh, the next one. Yeah. That one, the Conan one. I bagged and board this. It's in my other pile. This one was great. I actually significantly liked this more than the last year's Free Comic Book Day one, because the Free Comic Book Day last one was like the Blackstone with like all those like other people throughout time. This one was really nice. It was like a young version of Conan on like one of his first heists, and it kind of went wrong, and he's on another mission, and it was really, really good. And the artist for this book, oh my gosh. If Roberto Della Torre never comes back, please can we hire this man full time? The art is so good. I honestly thought it was Roberto Della Torre. It's not, but it's so similar. It's like, it's excellent, and the coloring is perfect. So please, Doug Braithwaite, you're great. Please can we get this artist, whoever this person is, to do more Conan because it's so good. I think he might be doing the Serpent miniseries. I assume he'd be doing that. But when he's done, please can we get him on the main title? That would be amazing. All right. Oh, that one easily. It's amazing. I already bought it. I already buy the series, but it's 100%. I'd buy it again. Archie, I have not read. I own so many Archie comic books, but I have not read an Archie comic book in a very, very long time. And it's nice. It's crazy how Archie has been around for decades upon decades upon decades, and the format has just never changed. Like this feels like Archie. That's like I've never left it. It's like riding a bike. You pick it up and you know how to read it. You know how to ride it again. Like this, honestly, like it's crazy how Archie in 2025 feels the exact same as Archie in 2005 and 1985, and it's just like it's the exact same Archie, which is not a bad thing because I do enjoy Archie. They're very fun stories. They're very disposable. The whole like Deadpool thing was interesting because there's two Deadpool adjacent stories in Free Comic Book Day, and we'll get to the other one. But yeah, this one was really fun, and I would definitely put it in. The thing is, I'm probably never going to come back to this. I'm probably going to give this away to someone. So objectively, it is a one-time read. But like, all of Archie's are one-time reads. Like, you know, there's like this like there's some Archie stories that are like ingrained in my head because I've read a specific Archie book like 30 times as a kid. But like, I'm gonna put entertaining because it's Archie. How could you not be entertained by Archie? Energon Universe, G.I. Joe, Transformers. I will die on this hill. I am a TMNT fan before I am a G.I. Joe fan, before I am a Transformers fan. I am a TMNT fan. So, there was no TMNT for Comic Book Day. That's unfortunate because there was one last year. This one was fine. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really remember a thing. I do remember really liking the art, and I remember, like, this is really nice, very vibrant. I do like it, but story-wise, don't remember a thing, to be honest. Spider-Man, there's like also a Miles Morales story in it, and yeah, I'd say this one was an entertaining one-time read. Nothing much to comment about it, but I'll just say I was entertained. It was fine. It was just fine. It was a good one-time read. Godzilla. This one, 100%. The cover is cooler than what's on the inside. I mean, it would be really hard to beat. It would be really hard to beat the cover because look at that. I want to like post this on a wall. It looks amazing. I love the way this cover looks. The short stories in this one, they're very. I just don't really care. There's like a dude who like gets powers from Godzilla. There's like some other thing. I don't know. It looks okay. It's fine, but like I'm not super invested. I don't know how you can make a whole comic series out of the concept of Godzilla. I don't know. I don't see how you can execute that and make it like because like, is he just gonna like, I don't know. Is he just gonna like terrorize the city for like 3 years to get some issues out? I don't know. It was no comment. No comment. The cover is really nice though. Again, another one where the cover is cooler than the inside. Look at this amazing cover. I was so disappointed by the inside of this book. It's supposed to be a horror book, but there's nothing scary about it. There was literally no scary. The most scariest thing was like this like vampire lady who's like sucks bloods out of these people, but it looks like it's some YA book. It doesn't look scary at all. There's like kind of a Thor Ragnarok thing with this guy. He's like kind of in a gladiator fighting thing with like space people, so it literally feels like Thor Ragnarok. Is there another thing I don't even remember? This one was actually okay. Now I remember this. This is like really funny. This is like from the perspective of this is like Snow White, right? So it'd be the perspective of like one of the I was going to say minions, so that one of the dwarves. You know what? Now that I'm remembering this, I kind of want to put it in one-time read. This like one Snow White section really saved the book because it's really funny, or not. It's not necessarily funny because it like the ending is kind of sad, but like when you switch perspectives of like a side character, it's very entertaining. So that one story at the end, and it's not even horror. It kind of is, but not really. But that one story at the end saved this book. So that one story at the end was definitely a good one-time read for sure. DC All In Special, got this and that. There's like a Superman thing. There's an Absolute thing. I remember last year the Superman Free Comic Book Day one was like that was a really great story, and same with this one. The Absolute, the Absolute story I couldn't really care for, but the Superman one was fun. He's like flying, trying to I think he's searching for something, and it ends up like gets into this massive kryptonite thing, which is like really cool. So yeah, they hit it out of the park again with the Superman story, just like last year. So I'm excited to see what they do for next year's Superman story because I don't know. Every time they do a Superman Free Comic Book Day, it always turns out really nice. And there's this Fantastic Four one. Oh, let me put that one in entertaining. This Fantastic Four one. For the Fantastic Four story, I couldn't really care about, but the one that was really interesting was this Deadpool and Wolverine thing. It's like this couple going through therapy, pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like going through therapy. Yeah, and they're like dressed. They're like cosplaying as Deadpool. Oh, well, that's not supposed to happen. Uh, yeah, they're cosplaying as like Deadpool and Wolverine. And the thing that really was interesting is they're gonna kill Paul. What? They're gonna kill Paul? Like, bro, that's too funny. That's that's so funny to me that they're gonna kill Paul. I don't even like. I don't know what the hell this is about. To be continued in Wolverine and Deadpool kill Paul #1. That's insane. And just for that, I don't even read the Amazing Spider-Man line. Okay, so I don't hate Paul like everyone else, but I know of the hate for Paul, and the fact that Marvel is acknowledging this and they're gonna kill him in like a Deadpool Wolverine style thing is hilarious to me. So, yeah, very interesting. Don't ask me why I got this. I don't know why I got this. I honestly, okay, here's my controversial take, I guess. They should not make kid comics. I honestly don't understand the point of kid comics because when I was a kid, I didn't read kid comics. I just read comics because comics are meant for kids. 90% of this stuff, all Marvel and DC stuff, are meant for children. So why would you make children? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. This is for like literally people who can't read. This is for like 2 year olds. Because if you can read, that means you must be like over 6 years old, which means you should just be reading regular comics. Just read Marvel and DC. Read Spider Man if you're 6 years old. It's not that violent. This is just like I don't know who this is for because I can't imagine a parent will spend like $5 on Iron Man and his awesome friends for his 2 year old who can't read. I don't understand that. I don't know. I don't understand why I read this to be honest. Do I even remember anything in this? I don't think so. The design for Ultron is kind of creepy. I don't know why, but it just like it's kind of scary considering it's like a little baby Ultron. That's like the most interesting about this book, Baby Ultron. Yeah, this is. Oh, honestly, I'm saying I want my money back, but it literally is my fault. I don't know why I picked this up. I literally picked up two Energon universes by accident, but I picked up this. I don't, whatever. Um, Last year's Star Wars Free Comic Day was amazing, and this year's one was pretty solid. The one story in here that is just insane to me, that is like really good. Where is it? I can't find it. Where'd he go? Yes, it's of Darth Vader's like servant, and he served Darth Vader even when Darth Vader would torture him. He was dutiful to Darth Vader, and when Darth Vader died, he's like, no, no way, my master is dead. My master is too good to be dead. And he waits and waits and waits for decades for Darth Vader to come back, but he doesn't come back because he's dead, but he doesn't know that. And he turns himself into like this weird, disgusting robot. And then at the end, he's like, and then he had like at the so I'm a bit confused because I feel like I should read this again. But so at the end, he either realizes that Darth Vader is dead, and he comes to terms with it, and then he sees Kylo Ren, and then he's like, okay, I'm gonna go serve Kylo Ren, or he thinks Kylo Ren is Darth Vader, maybe, and he's like, oh, Darth Vader like got new armor, he is alive, I'm gonna go find him. I think it's the former. I don't think it's the latter. I realizes Darth Vader is dead, and he's like, okay, this is the new guy I'm gonna serve. But like, yeah, which makes sense. So that's really cool. I'm interested in this. I'm very interested in this. Just like how I was interested in the last Darth Vader Star Wars story in Free Comic Book Day of 2024. The other stories, they're fine. I don't really care for them much. But just for that Darth Vader story, it's going up in here. This one I was really looking forward to reading. And I don't know what to say. It's nothing. It wasn't really that special. I don't know what to say about it. This looks really nice though. Like when they color it, it looks beautiful. Amazing. I'm not really a manga reader. I tried reading Akira once. Let's just say I should not have spent the full price on that book. It was not worth it. Yeah, I don't really remember a thing in this, to be honest. And Worst Spot Ever was really entertaining. It was a good one-time read. A perfect spot for a one-time read. It was fun. It was super sad. It was kind of sad when you really think about it, because this guy probably has like some mental issues in a robot. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. I don't remember the other issue, the things at the back. It's some weird Power Rangers thing, but I don't. It doesn't look entertaining. The Worst Spot Ever thing though, pretty good. Marvel Voices. Nothing much to say on this. To be honest, there was an okay Black Panther thing talking to his grandchildren. The Ironheart thing, couldn't really care less for. They're like, there's a thing in the Ironheart one where it's like, oh, this is like the first all black firefighter thing over there. Let me put up first all black firefighter thing. But like, bro, I'm pretty sure that's a white guy. They didn't color. You should use a bit of a darker shade because I'm pretty sure that's a white guy. Um, yeah, that's not a black dude. All black. I don't believe it. Um, okay, so this one, I don't know. I can't even I can't even say the cover is better than the inside because the cover isn't even like that crazy. So I low-key want my money back. Um, this one was really, really, really interesting. I am so glad that I read this. The story of Will Eisner. I only know him from the Eisner Awards. I didn't really know what his contributions to comics were, and I found out they are very great. He's a very big part in the whole comic book lore. And I love the way this was illustrated. It's very easy to read. It was a very educational read, a very quick read. And yeah, I really like this one. I plan on giving away all of these free comic book day stuff to like some friends, and I usually just donate them. But this one I'm gonna hang on to, and on the Conan one obviously, but this one I'm definitely gonna hang on to because it's just a really nice story. Very short, to the point, and I really like it. This is so. It's going in. I'd buy this. I don't think there's anything to buy. They have some Alfred Hitchcock, Philip K. Dick, Disney Bros. So they do like old historical stuff from like the 50s. I don't know. But yeah, very good. I like this one a lot. This one I was very disappointed by. I've never really like been a Gungan fan. I am interested in them. I would like to make one day. The story for this one, it looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Just looking at it, it's vibrant. It's bright. I genuinely love the art. Like the art might have saved this one for me because it looks great. I genuinely love the way it looks. The cover also, great cover. The story, I don't know what the hell was going on. It was so confusing. Some of the bots even looked alike, so I thought like I was really confused in the action. Yeah, there's like a panel where it's hella confusing. It shows a plane, okay, and then it shows two people on the plane, and then it shows the guy in another spaceship, and then it shows the spaceship like going through something. And at first I'm like, oh, did it go through the plane with the people on it? But no, those people are fine. It was like transforming or something. I don't know. I was very confused by some of the things in this book, but still, it's drawn really nicely. Like, look at that. It looks so nice. I really wanted to like this book. But the story, I don't even know what was going on in it. But look at that. Like, so good, though. Like, so good. So I'm kind of conflicted on this. I'd say I do like the cover. But I think it's a fine one-time read. I'll never go back to it. I'll probably give it to someone. But just like it goes hard on mute. You know what I'm saying? It goes hard on mute. Well, that's it. I dropped one. Yeah, that's it for Free Comic Book Day. I would say a bit not as good as last year's. Last year there was so many great ones that I was like, I want to read this series. But it's still, it's Free Comic Book Day. I can't complain. It's free comics. Why can I complain about that? I hope they have it next year. I don't know because of Diamond and their shenanigans. But yeah, I'm excited about what's next to come. I feel like comic books have been in an upcline. I feel like that's just my opinion with the absolute stuff, with the ultimate stuff. I feel like the energy for comic books, it's kind of coming back. Even with Marvel Rivals, people are just putting a spotlight on Marvel again in a more positive light since the MCU kind of, But I honestly feel that the attention to comic books has been going up a bit. And if Free Comic Book Day can help other people get into newer comic books and go to your LCS and get something new, then I'm all here. I'm all here for it. Let's keep comic books alive, people.